Welcome to Highway Herald, your roadmap to the latest in auto. Mary Barra, GM's CEO, has been making headlines with bold claims and promises that often fall short. Despite being at the helm for over a decade, her track record on electrification has been less than stellar. Yet she continues to make audacious promises about EVs. Let's dive into a compilation of 7 of these notable missteps and see how GM's CEO has stumbled along the way. Number 7. Labor unrest, strikes and management challenges. Mary Barra's management of labor relations during UAW strikes has significantly challenged GM's 2024 EV plans. These strikes, beginning early in the year, disrupted production, with workers expressing concerns about wages, benefits, and job security amid the shift to electric vehicles. Critics argue that Barra's reactive approach worsened the situation, prolonging strikes and causing delays. Delays of key models like the Chevy Silverado EV RST and GMC Sierra EV Denali into 2025 due to supply chain issues compounded by strikes have resulted in substantial financial losses for GM. Consequently, GM is revising its EV targets for more realistic outcomes. Barra's shift towards hybrids, delaying full EV commitment, has not eased worker discontent, intensifying internal tensions. These strikes have also highlighted deeper flaws in GM's EV strategy, revealing inadequate training and job security for workers. This situation prompts broader discussions on the sustainability of GM's aggressive EV timeline and its workforce impact. As these challenges persist, Barra faces the complex task of balancing technological advancement with harmonious labor relations, crucial for GM's future in the EV market. Number 6. 2024, the year of implementation. As 2024 nears its end, anticipation lingers for promises that Mary Barra dubbed the year of execution, aiming for EV profitability while sustaining ICE vehicle profits. Barra emphasized GM's flexibility, aligning with consumer demand by reconsidering plug-in hybrids amidst advancing EV rollout, aiming for a 4 to 7% profit margin by 2025. There's optimism with a 45% drop in battery costs, driving GM's focus on proving Ultium-based products' market viability and profitability, with models like the Blazer and Equinox pivotal in achieving affordability goals. Despite these aspirations, GM's target of producing 200,000 to 300,000 EVs contrasts starkly with sales of less than 40,000 units so far in 2024. Delays affecting models such as the GMC Sierra EV Denali, Chevy Silverado EV RST, and base Equinox cast uncertainty on whether 2024 will truly mark GM's decisive year of execution. Number 5. Ultium's production scale-up. The shortcomings of Ultium battery technology can be seen as a letdown, especially given the discrepancy between expectations set by Barra and actual outcomes. While touted as pivotal in GM's electric strategy for its adaptable design across vehicle types, from compacts to full-size trucks, practical challenges in scaling production have surfaced. Barra initially pledged 30 new EV models by 2025, but delays have been persistent. In 2023, GM managed only 14,000 Ultium-based EVs, and though 2024 shows growth, sales still lag projections. Demand is a concern, compounded by production issues, particularly with battery line automation and alignment difficulties, leading to higher costs and operational slowdowns. Despite these setbacks, GM remains committed to Ultium for its EV ambitions, highlighting ongoing challenges in effectively scaling production under Barra's leadership, despite efforts to streamline operations. Before we delve deeper, we'd appreciate it if you could subscribe to Highway Herald. Your support fuels our passion to create more content like this. Now let's explore number 4, affordable entry-level EV challenges. GM faces a challenge in leading the EV market without affordable entry-level models. Despite launching several Ultium-based models, all are priced higher than expected, some reaching 6 figures. The Chevy Equinox EV starts at $43,000, the most affordable currently available. GM plans a $35,000 base version by late 2024, but sales of current affordable EVs are modest, just over 1,000 units. In contrast, the Cadillac Lyriq, a luxury model, sold over 7,000 units this year. GM's cautious volume strategy reflects profitability concerns. Unlike Ford, which incurred losses with the F-150 Lightning, GM struggles to make EVs profitable. This led to canceling plans for a sub-$40,000 model. Future efforts include launching lower-cost EVs like the Chevy Bolt, but production timing is uncertain due to supply chain challenges and assembly efficiency issues critical for profitability. Number 3. Full electric by 2035, GM's ambitious goal. Back in January 2021, Barra boldly announced GM's plan to transition entirely to electric vehicles by 2035, part of a broader strategy for carbon neutrality by 2040, which would phase out all gasoline and diesel engines by 2035. To achieve this, GM committed $35 billion by 2025 to introduce dozens of electric models and surpass Tesla by 2026 to become North America's leader. However, transitioning proved far more challenging than anticipated. GM faced significant hurdles, from production line optimization issues to setbacks with the Ultium battery technology designed to ensure affordability. Despite launching several electric models, none gained substantial market share. After discontinuing the older Bolt, GM lacks a clear moneymaker. Despite a 42% increase in first-quarter sales, Tesla outsold GM by over 20 times, selling approximately 444,000 EVs in the same period. With EV growth slowing, GM postponed many initiatives and shifted focus to hybrids to ease the transition. It's evident GM won't achieve an all-electric future by 2035 as originally planned. Number 2, 400,000 EVs target by 2023, a struggle to achieve. In early 2022, Barra announced an ambitious plan to achieve 400,000 EVs in North America by mid-2024, part of GM's broader vision to launch over 30 new EVs by 2025 and establish leadership in the EV market. However, the plan faced significant challenges and was based on overly optimistic projections, particularly in production optimization, which GM struggled to achieve. By late 2023, GM officials acknowledged the unrealistic nature of the original target, prompting revisions to production goals of 200,000 to 300,000 EVs by the end of 2024. Yet, achieving even these revised targets seems increasingly unlikely. In 2023, GM sold only 76,000 EVs, predominantly the outdated Chevy Bolt. Vehicles utilizing Ultium technology fared marginally better, with 14,000 units sold in 2023 and a modest increase to approximately 22,000 units in the first quarter of this year, representing a 42% year-over-year rise. Despite official projections for 200,000 to 250,000 sales by late 2024, it's evident GM will fall short of these goals. Number 1. Challenges in GM's battery supply chain. Mary Barra's strategy for GM's battery supply chain has faced significant challenges, revealing critical missteps that have hampered the company's EV ambitions. The reliance on Ultium battery technology encountered hurdles in scaling production, worsened by difficulties in securing essential raw materials like lithium, cobalt, and nickel. Critics argue Barra's over-reliance on a single technology without ensuring a robust supply chain was a strategic error. In early 2024, a mining disruption at a key South American supplier caused substantial delays in battery production, impacting the launch of new models and existing ones like the Cadillac Lyriq and Chevy Blazer EV. Barra's delayed efforts to diversify the supply chain were criticized as a significant oversight. GM announced mid-2024 partnerships to secure stable raw material supplies and invest in battery recycling to address these challenges. However, immediate benefits are not expected, leaving GM navigating a precarious supply chain in the short term. Thanks for watching our GM electric vehicle strategy deep dive on Highway Herald. Subscribe to our channel for more automotive updates. See you next time.